Hello everyone, once again welcome all of you to my YouTube channel sir Abhishek Barman. এই চ্যানেলে তোমাদের এসএসসি পাস পিজি অর্থাৎ 9 টু ক্লাস 12 পর্যন্ত প্রত্যেকটা টেক্সট, পোয়েট্রি, ড্রামা, শর্ট স্টোরি, এসেস, নভেল এবং সর্বোপরি গ্রামারের প্রত্যেকটা টপিক দেয়া আছে, আরো আপডেটেড অর্থাৎ একদম পরীক্ষা উপযোগী। তোমাদের কোথাও যেতে হবে না, সমস্ত কিছুতে তোমরা কমপ্লিটলি ফ্রি অফ কস্টে পাবে এই চ্যানেলে স্যার অভিষেক বর্মন। Today's mock test on the listeners by Walter Dillemer, full marks 20. So let's go. First question. Most of the poems of Walter Dillemer are on options. Option A, double subject. Option B, single subject. Option C, plenty of subjects. Option D, plenty dimensional subjects. Most of the poems of Walter Dillemer are option B is the correct answer, single subject. Next question number 2. Find out the literary device which the poet does not use in the poem. Options. Option A, his love of romance. Option B, his love of supernaturalism. Option C, his love of symbolism. Option D, his love of lyricism. Which of these options not used by the poet in the poem? Option correct answer is definitely option D, his love of lyricism. All these three options are used in the poem in the meticulous or the very deeply by the poet Walter Dillemer. But option D, his love of lyricism, is not used by the poet in the poem. Next question number 3. The poem The Listeners is the quintessence of options. Option A, romance. Option B, supernaturalism. Option B, C, symbolism. Option D, lyricism. Right answer is option A, romance. Now, question number 4. In the poem The Listeners, the poet drew a world which peopled by options. Option A, real and unreal. Option B, phantoms and fairies. Option C, ghosts and real people. Option D, imaginary people. The right answer is option B, phantoms and fairies is the correct answer. Now question number 5. In the poem the listeners were standing for options. On the dark staircase. Option B, on the lighted staircase. Option C, in front of the door. Option D, near the window. The right answer is option A, on the dark staircase is the correct answer. Now question number 6. The haunted house in the poem symbolizes options. Option A, a world of uncanny. Option B, a world of suspense. Option C, a world of mystery. Option D, a world that cannot be for the human. The haunted house in the poem symbolizes option A, a world of mystery. Now question number 7. The traveler who went to the haunted house represents the traveler who went to the haunted house. The traveler represents option A, curious human mind. Option B, curious phantoms. Option C, a meeting which was predestined. Option D, a meeting that cannot be taken place. The right answer is definitely option A, curious human mind. The traveler represents here the curious mind, human mind. Now question number 8. Forest ferny floor is an example of options. Option A, personification. Option B, allegory. Option C, metaphor. Option D, alliteration. The correct answer is definitely option D, alliteration. Now question number 9. The phrase cropping in the poem The Listeners means cropping. Options. Option A, beating off. Option B, harvesting. Option C, gleaning. Option D, collecting. The correct option, that's the right answer, is definitely option A, beating off. Now question number 10. And his horse in the silence stamped the grass is an example of onomatopoeia. Option B, illusion. Option C, hyperbole. Option D, anaphora. The right option is option A, onomatopoeia. Now question number 11. The poem The Listeners was first published option A, 1914 option B, 1911 option C, 1912 option D, 1913. The correct option is definitely option C. 1912 is the correct answer. Now, question number 12. What was the horse doing while the traveler knocked on the moonlit door? Options. Option A was grazing freely in the forest. Option B was singing and its sound broke the uncanny silence. Option C was grazing with fear in the forest. Option D was moving around the traveler. The right answer is option B was singing and its sound broke the uncanny silence. It is option B is the correct answer. Now, question number 13. Which of the following words indicate that the owners of the house are dead? Options. Option A, phantom listeners. Option B, grey eyes. Option C, bird flew out of the turret. Option D, faint moonbeams. Options. That is the correct option is option A, phantom listeners is the correct answer. Now, question number 14. What is the cause of the traveler standing perplexed and still in the listeners? What is the cause? Option. Option A, since nobody replied to his call. Option B, no one descended to the traveler. Option C, he heard the echoing sound of the phantoms. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option B, no one descended to the traveler. So the poet was standing perplexed and still. Now, question number 15. Which of the following may be the best theme of the poem? Option A, the past, present, and future. Option B, there is no place like home. Option C, faith and faithlessness. Option D, love and hate. The correct answer is option C, faith and faithlessness. Now, question number 16. How did the listeners know that the traveler had gone? Options. Option A, he told them he was leaving. Option B, he stopped knocking. Option C, they heard his horse's hoofs on the road. Option D, they looked out the window. The correct option is option C, they heard his horse's hoofs on the road is the correct answer. Now, question number 17. In the poem The World, traveler begins with a capital letter. The cause of it is. In the poem, the word traveler begins with a capital word, that is the T is the capital word used in the beginning of the word. What was the reason? Options. Option A, his identity is not clear. Option B, he is presented as the representative of humans. Option C, his arrival gives a message. Option D, he is the central character. So the correct answer is option B. He is presented as the representative of humans. Now, question number 18. The bird in the poem flew up out of the options. Option A, pinnacle. Option B, tower. Option C, nest. Option D, tree. The correct answer is flew out of the. Option A, pinnacle. Pinnacle is the synonym of the word turret. So right answer is option A, pinnacle. Now, question number 19. The traveler in the poem, the listeners left a message to. Options. Option A, the readers. Option B, the phantom dwellers. Option C, the helpless phantom listeners. Option D, the phantom dwellers and listeners. The correct answer is option D, the phantom dwellers. That is, the traveler left in the poem, the listeners left a message to. To whom? To the phantom dwellers. Now, question number 20. The barrier to the communication between the living and the dead is. What was the barrier of the communication between the living and the dead? Options. Option A, death. Option B, birth. Option C, silence. Option D, perception. The correct answer is that is the barrier between living and dead is option A. Death is the barrier. This is what all about the 20 most important questions, and another 20 questions will be published very soon. And these are the questions which are enough to be smart enough to go through the SLST or WBCSC and other assistant teacher recruitment exams, and the students who are starting in colleges and universities of English literature. Next class, আগামীকাল রাত ঠিক 8টা. Goodbye.